begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish, as we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Pulls it in. It's Washington. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a...
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
Looking for some space. It's Frazier.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll run it here. Lights up the defender. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Carr. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Makes a quick catch. The pickup was 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense right through the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw yet again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves into the scoring position. 1st and goal for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff running right. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. On the jet sweep. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They pick up the first on the ground. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Dropping back, it's Carr. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And this time it's complete. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On the toss play, runner moving left. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 34-yard try. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press. Pass not complete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking for the wideout. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protect.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they come out of that nickel pass. And the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Handoff taken, hands off right tackle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Carr. And it falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking deep here. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back to throw again. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now, the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Let's it go. Short throw to the sidelines. That's enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out second down here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Now, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
That's caught. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Close to the tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. They bring him down after a short gain there. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. High completion makes it second and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of